So welcome back to my favourite place, on a misty, foggy November morning. There's no better place to be. So I wanted to take this opportunity to have a chat with you guys around where my head is at the moment with vlogging and photography. You'll have noticed that I've not put out a lot of content over recent months. You know, I was doing it twice a week for 2 years, maybe 3, I can't remember how long it was now, but I was doing it fortnightly. And you get yourself into a routine, and it does, you know, I remember at the time thinking it does push you to get out and take pictures when you're filming and when you're creating content. But over the years, what it's created for me is still an avenue to share my adventures, or whatever you want to call them, and certainly to share my enthusiasm for this place here at Holme Fen. And I have focused a lot on this place over recent months, or recent years even. But I'm tended to find now that when I'm out and when I'm out vlogging, I am losing the emphasis on my photography. So it's sort of flipped around really, from being something that pushed me to take more pictures because there was a reason to get out, because I wanted to take a video, and it's now becoming actually more of a distraction. And it's a tough thing to think about really, because obviously I'm creating content. I've got a channel that's done really well over the years. I think, I don't know what, 2,500, probably not quite as much as that, subscribers. And you know, and I thoroughly still enjoy creating content and creating you know, a story that I can put out and share with you guys, especially around here. But you know, if you follow the photography podcast, you'll have seen that we were at the Lake District a couple of weeks ago with the crew, and all of us, I think, started to vlog at some point, and all of us stopped because we realised that, one, we were there to have a good weekend as mates and enjoy ourselves, so it was definitely a distraction for that, but two, it became a distraction for the photography. And we had some lovely conditions. We had some crap conditions as well because it threw it down in rain, but we had some lovely conditions in the middle. And the focus was really just making sure that we focused on what our real reason to go was, which was photography, and hopefully capturing some images that we were happy with. And when you are filming and when you're setting up your camera and you're trying to think about the video as well as the stills, it's quite difficult to focus wholly on one or the other. So, you know, it has been something that distracted me, and I must admit that I came away from that Lake District weekend with a load of shots that I was more than happy with. I didn't expect to get some of the shots, and we were lucky with some light. We went to King's How. But yeah, I just felt that because I focused on my photography more and didn't worry about the video camera, I just felt as though I could put more time and effort into creating something that I was enjoying doing, but also then it may or may not have helped me improve the quality of the images that I took on the day, or the days. So this is the conundrum I'm in, hence I just wanted to talk to you guys about it and just share it, and I guess get your views in the comments really, because I do still enjoy creating the content, and I'm still going to continue to do so. You'll probably not see a great deal of varied content from me. That's the issue. It's going to be just me out and about, and a lot of it is going to be here because this is the place I come more regularly, or the local woodland. I also started this channel quite a while ago and was focusing very much on the fens and the history of the fens and the area, and I want to keep that in the background of the channel. But to be fair, I've now evolved into doing more and more woodland, and hence why I gravitate to this place here. And we've got a dog walker coming, so I'm just going to pause you for a second, let the dog walker through, and I'll carry on talking. So another peril of videoing, you see, when you've got dog walkers or other people coming along. Well, I actually had to stop filming because I was in the track. I needed to clear my video camera out of the way. So yeah, just something else you need to think about, of course. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, just trying to explain my conundrum more than anything else. So yeah, I do want to make sure that my photography is given the priority whenever I'm out. And I do notice that when I spend more time without the video camera and just focusing on the photography, when I enjoy the photography more, but I do feel, and it's a personal opinion of course, but I do feel as though some of the images that I create are slightly better because they're not as, one, they're not as rushed, but also they're not as, I don't have to think about what I'm going to tell you guys about the settings and how I'm taking them and the rest of it. And I must admit, you know, over the years of YouTube, and particularly landscape and woodland photography on YouTube, there's been so many new people come on, and they've all got great content, and I'm sure, you know, some of you guys watch others as well, I'm sure you do. And a lot of people are telling you the same thing about how they set up the scene and how they composed it and the settings they use. So, you know, if you want to learn things like that, then there's plenty of people to watch that can, you know, they can explain how they do that in more detail. So it's not, my channel isn't for particularly learning and tutorials. As I said, it was something that I started to do to try and explore the fens and show, you know, the YouTube audience more of the fens, because it's an area of the UK that's lesser known from a landscape photography perspective. And as I say, I do probably want to go back and do a bit of that, but whenever there's good conditions, I tend to come down here instead. So yeah, that's my challenge. So I would be really interested in your feedback, because I've got in my head now this balance between hoping to get out more and do more photography, but at the same time conscious that I'm not putting as much content out. And I'm getting new subscribers all the time, which is brilliant. But you know, the more subscribers you get, the more you do feel slightly, not guilty, but you feel as though you need to be putting out content regularly, because obviously people subscribe to watch you, and if you've got nothing to watch, then you're going to click away. So I haven't got the answer, but I just wanted to share it and really just get some feedback from you guys as well in terms of what you think I should do. And yeah, and that's it really. So what I'm going to do, I've been here for a good couple of hours this morning. Met up with some other photography guys that were here for a bit of a trip to Holme Fen, and picked a fantastic morning for it. So I've shown them around the area of interest when we've got a bit of fog and mist, and it looks as though they have enjoyed themselves. So they've headed back, get a cup of tea. So I'm going to head off now, but I appreciate this isn't a long vlog of me taking you around and showing you pictures, but what I will take the opportunities to do is I'll show you some of the shots that I took at Lake District a couple of weeks ago that I'm quite happy with. And then I've taken some here this morning in some beautiful conditions here at Holme Fen, and I'll share a few of those as well at the end of the video. So it won't be a long video, but yeah, the main reason was to come on, explain why I've not been putting as much content out, and just get some feedback from you as to whether you think I should. Actually, I don't know, you tell me, rather than me putting words in your mouth. Right, I'm going to head off. Thanks for watching. As always, I do appreciate you watching and your comments. So yeah, thank you for that. And I will see you, hopefully, very soon. All right, take care.